Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright, well we're gonna take Chem, hopefully. Once we do, that's gonna help us out a whole bunch. It's gonna clear out a bunch of the map that's been pretty annoying lately. I'm not sure if I'll have to take Archangel to get this road here. I guess we'll see shortly. Once you start getting out this far north, the cities, their territory gets massive. Each of them's got like 6 squares in every direction. Of course, this thing is going to be a bit of a stronghold because Russia's been having to defend against Finland for ages. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. We don't have that many planes up here. At least they did something. Better than missing. Okay, well that's as softened up as that city's gonna get. Let's hope they can take it. Hey, new fighter. It's been a minute. I wasn't sure if they had any. Yeah, that's right. We gotta focus these guys down. Seriously? Can't afford that right now. They can help down here. Oh, I only have 2. I'm gonna keep the ones near the middle somewhat in reserve. Just because I might have to. Okay, we're saving these. Let's see here. These 88s... Actually, let's start off with a Messerschmitt, or 2. Okay, no one's gonna try and stop us. We gotta start off with injuring them. Are you kidding me? I literally just bombed to see that. That's so frustrating. Off to a fantastic start. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. That is so many tanks. They're just everywhere. Imagine if I hadn't attacked Russia as soon as they got T-34s, and they just had like 20 turns to build up this army before we ever started fighting again. I would have been so dead. Ha! Okay, not them yet. Okay, I'm using these guys just because I can't have this stack be in full health over here. So we're going to have to injure them. Once each of them has been hurt once, we'll focus everything else on the enemy down there. How many more are there? Just one more at full health. I have some 87Bs that can do something in Smolensk. Okay, so that's the last day of the 88s I'm devoting to up there. Okay. We're out of veterans. Out of full health veterans. How many? Is that... Oh, that's not full health. I thought it was. Okay. I was wondering how many regulars he had, because I thought I only saw one in the stack, and that we'd been through like 4 of them. I was very confused there. I don't want to see that. We cannot afford that. Stop doing that. Okay, what are we looking at now? My hope is I knock down all these 4 hit pointers. Once they're all at least 3, then I think we can target the Soviet tank divisions. I want to hit each of them at least once, and then we'll start focusing on the other stack, with whatever we might have, which I don't think is going to be much, if we even have enough to get through this one. And then I just have to hope that what we have in Astrakhan is enough to actually deal with this. Okay, these guys aren't in a forest, so I've got that going for me at least. I'm actually not sure why they are here. They could have gone in a forest, right? Maybe they really needed to get to that road. One they could actually use on their next turn. And this was the only way they could manage it. He's out of fresh T-34s. This stack is way smaller than the other one, but I think it's got more T-34s. That's the stack I'd prefer to attack if I have to. I can get them without them having the protection of a river. Okay, well, it could be worse. Let's see. Have some 88s here. I also have them down here, right? A few? 2. That's not many. What are we looking at here? Oh boy. Right, I wanted to use these guys to hit them. You know what? Let's start bombing. Start using our 87Bs for the reason they're here. Our goal is to eliminate that stack in the forests. We gotta wipe out those motorized rifles, so they, and of course, everything else. But I really want to kill those motorized rifles. If he's building those, he's less frightening. More importantly, if he doesn't have them in those numbers to throw around, we will severely hamper his attacking power for the future. Dang it. Wow, I'm impressed. That's about the best Dornier bombing run I have ever seen. How many more of these? Only one more 3-hit pointer. Each one of these we destroy is a Soviet tank they'll never have again. Okay. Well, they're not out, but that is a significant drop and everything is hurt, so they're certainly not going to attack us. But I want to keep them from getting away, because they will flee inside if they have the opportunity. I might leave one injured Soviet tank just because I don't want to be stuck on that space with, you know, those and these right around the corner. We'll have to see. Okay. I still have these guys. Okay, well, let's first injure the T-34s we can get at right here. There we go. Now, everyone focus on Chelyabinsk. This city's huge. We get these two. Really, we take one of these. The other one won't be far behind. If we take them, we will cripple Russia's production in the area, and these are major roads. It'll really slow down their movement. It probably would be wise to wait a turn or two before launching our attacks, but I don't want to give them any time to rest and recover. They're building these tanks even faster than I thought they would be. And they're building them in huge numbers. Hold on, let's use our Panzer first, kill this thing. Okay, well, this has certainly not been the most satisfying turn of my life. Yeah, I guess we'll send him off with the rest, right? Best to keep them all together. Right. Oh boy. Who's doing what here? Are they all focusing on these guys? I guess I only have to take out these two stacks, right? And And I think I have enough 87Bs and 88s to do it. So I'm going to use the ones from here, at least some of them, to hit Jerusalem. Because I don't have that many attacking units, and these guys are on the hills. Garrison? Yeah, great. How many of those do they have in there? Okay, I'm not taking the city. Well, our tanks will take out some of them. I really should use the rest on these Brits. Destroy whatever we can get our hands on. See, this is why I can't even be mad about us missing our bombing runs on them. Especially on a hill, their defense is that good. These things are terrifying. Like, their attack numbers aren't great, but because they have 7 hit points by default, it makes the computer very bold. They think they'll win any fight they get into because of it. They're not afraid to attack my elites. And they're just so hard to keep from reaching you. Because their numbers are huge. I mean, that's a, what? No, those only have a 14 defense, actually, so they're not nearly as bad. They're the equivalent of a T-34 on the defense meter, but these Matildas are horrible. That is an elite, isn't it? No, those are all veterans. My eyes deceive me. So few units have odd numbers for hit points, but the British certainly do. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about them attacking, but I do have to worry about these guys escaping. So we're going to target them first. Oh yeah, that thing. If they run away, we can still catch them. That one's good to know. The Brits aren't like the Russians. They have a lot of territory, but they're very spread out, and many of their cities aren't very productive or aren't connected to important resources. So if they lose these units, it's harder for them to replace them, and harder for them to get them on top of us. Okay, well, I did have enough 87s to take out the ones I wanted to, but just barely. That's right. Let's see. Yeah, go up here. Well, that didn't go so well. That was probably not a great move. The Russians can now get them if they have units to get that close. Okay. What do we got here? I've got all my light divisions. That's a 3 hit pointer, so I'm going to use... let's see. All 3Gs and whatnot. I'm going to use an elite motorized, actually. Oh, sweet. And then you hold position here. Okay, I'm going to start deploying my veterans. Take out the guys in this stack. They are 1 hit point, but they're all in forests, too. Should I try again, though? Tell you what, you stay there for now. I'm going to do that again. German motorized are cheap in comparison to the tanks. And don't hold nearly the same tactical importance. This is a forest? I thought this was a regular grassland. Or plains. Okay, it is plains. Okay, I'm just seeing the edges of other forests. I thought I'd been lied to. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, well, let's just send out a light division, finish this thing off. You know what? A light division would definitely die. But I think a couple of SS infantry will keep anyone from trying anything on a forest. Maybe. Okay, these guys are going to stay there for now. That's right. I'm going to redirect them up here. I know it sort of messes with how where I've been sending them, but my fleet is already on its way without them. That's right, I got German infantry there going into Amsterdam, so these guys are going to keep moving out here. Well, I don't think they can actually get back inside Moscow next turn, so depending on how many units Russia sends out, we might be able to wipe out most of this stack. Maybe. Here, okay, I woke that one up last time I was playing, just so I remembered to actually use the tanks. Okay. The rest of them go here, and freeze. Right. Let's resolve this first. This is going to be rough. I don't know how many units are in there, but it's a high population city, and I don't have that many bombers to wear it down with. And sadly, all Finland seems to have done over time is entrench them further. That is unhelpful. That a Soviet? That is. A regular garrison would actually give me pause. I'd still attack it, because I wouldn't have a choice by this point, but Soviet garrisons? Easy. Okay, so that's unfortunate down there. Go back here. They're gonna have to. We're gonna establish a road here, just for convenience sake. Well, that's a tundra. Perfect. Yeah, just fortify inside the city for now. I don't think they'll attack it. But I'd like to hold my position as firmly as I can for the moment. Okay, let's run these guys through the ringer and see what happens. Whew. Yeah, these are real garrisons. These ones have actual defensive value. Dang it. Got so close. Stupid tank brigade. The weakest thing they could possibly come up with. They're going to send more guys in the next turn. And I probably won't have any more 88s to use, because I'm going to have to use them all on these. Well, I guess some of them will retreat. It might be made a little easier, but probably not. See anything suspicious? Other than that one sub? Yeah, I'm still not sure where that transport's going, is the issue, the British one. And it's hard to make a decision until I do. Who out of here has a ton of extra movement and is guaranteed to win this? Got this guy, he's a veteran. You do it. Yeah, we don't lose anything by doing this. Huh. Is that 3 moves away? Yes. So these two will be able to attack next turn. Not sure where a road is the most useful. Let's just, yeah, help out there. Okay, so that's good for them. Leningrad's pretty much cleared of resistance, right? Yeah, it's got 1 dude in it. I'm not too worried about that. And I've got a bunch of infantry I can leave behind. Sure, you guys go there. The flak can stay here for now, just because it's very inconvenient to move around. Okay. So they'll all meet up, and they'll continue the trek. I think, hopefully, Finland is going to clear those ones out. If these guys get in close enough, will bomb and destroy them. I'm assuming they came from these two, but probably not, because I think I saw like 2 guys come down from up here and join this stack. Although, no, that can't have been them. That would have used all their movement to even get down there. Maybe, who knows? Okay, in the meantime, while everything else is going on... Anyone else injured? Not there. Yep, 1. I don't know how I keep missing them. Darn. Just hoping I could injure him again, keep him from healing up fully next turn, because he's gonna. Okay, I don't really have anything else there that can or should move. All my future tanks should probably meet up at Tula so we can start... Well, no, I need 87 Bs up here to actually breach anything, so that'd be pointless. I guess it's sort of on them what they do next. If they all close in, which I think they will, although I don't know where they'll close in. They might go up here. These guys, at least. But many of them might alter course now that I have these guys out. Then again, they might not want to attack them. I have no clue. I don't know what they're going to do. These two are probably going to attack them. And probably are going to kill at least the motorized infantry and maybe that, depending on how that attack goes. I don't know. We've got the river advantage, but that's not world-endingly huge. I could put a 3G on top and elite. Yeah, that should keep them from attacking. If they do, at least it's got a slightly better defense. But those two, I think, are the only ones that are in attacking range of anything, except for these guys who can attack this. But I don't really see the motorized rifles doing that. None of them are elites. Nothing out here is an elite. And that's, you know, the vast number of motorized rifles they were coming at us with, as far as I know, has now been destroyed. They might have some more in here, I can't remember. I remember there being another big stack. I feel like it was bigger than these. But I'm not sure. Most of the rest of these are just 1 or 2 T-34s out in the wild, and we can pick those off. Okay. I want to be sure we take that next turn, so I'm going to send these 2 Panzers out there. What are we looking at for... Okay, no more resistors. Excellent. Oh, that's why they're all so troublesome. It's because most of them are British. That makes a lot more sense. I'm going to send like 3 or 4 infantry out here. Maybe a little more. Dang it. Stop being out of order. Seriously, whose benefit is going so out of order? Like, who does that help? Why do they do that? Okay, we definitely should have Jerusalem next turn. And wipe out that stack. We can at least keep a couple of these tanks, right? They built a new one in both of those spots, and we've now prevented them from doing anything. I think we've also cut off their resources. What do these take to make? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now that we have this road under our control again. Yeah, they lost their one spot of oil there. Iron's the only thing they got. Because I don't... Well, they might have a road that connects these. They probably do, and I just haven't noticed it yet. Have all these guys newly moved? None of them were in the air? No. That's too bad. If they don't have the resources anymore, they were already building these when we took the city. And now they've lost that ability again. Hopefully. Okay, well, do I have anything else to move? I don't think so. This guy might actually get away alive. That's what it's looking like to me. And if they flee onto the forest, which I assume they will, we can kill a couple more of them just with this one motorized infantry. Hopefully. I might even have him go in and attack, depending on how this all goes. We might claim complete dominance in this area. Next turn, we may even take Stalingrad. Possibly. I am not going to put any money on that one. Okay, but I don't have anything else to move. All the rest of these, right, I just sent all those guys out. There's no point sending them out yet. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go to next turn. Ah, awesome. Yeah, clear those out for me. And make my life way easier. And it prevents the Finns from using these units to attack the Russians up north in Murmansk. Yeah, now I'm going to have to start kicking them out every turn, too. You know, I have AA cruisers, specifically just to counteract that. Figures that they will not shoot down the stuff that bombs us. Huh. Nothing reached Jerusalem? That means they're going to have to rely on drafts and rush units. Are you kidding me? That pisses me off so much. Not just because of the random course correction that they do. Right into my subs. What a coincidence that is, huh? But because they're allowed to use all 5 of their movement to attack. If I run onto enemy subs, I can only attack once. And then if I try to move onto the sub, even though I can't see it, it'll tell me no. But they just get to do it 5 times and sink everything in their path. It's so frustrating. Well, at least they incurred a little bit of damage. Makes me so mad. Just lose a bunch of subs because the computer's allowed to cheat. I much prefer them to gather right there, outside the city. It's easier to hit them at. Yeah, they have no interest in attacking the SS. Awesome. Really? It's the most convenient place those infantry could go. Maybe they're going after the workers. They're hoping to catch them somehow. It's literally impossible. They'll never do it. But I encourage them to try. Getting zone controlled on their way through. I didn't see where that wounded tank between those two cities there went. Did it go south or north? I'm hoping north. Then I won't have to chew through it as well. Oh yeah, that KV-1. I just remembered that was in the stack that was heading south from here. Those guys might be a problem. There was a bigger stack. Well, all of our planes are in position still, so we're just going to use them to hammer these guys. If I can take Stalingrad and Chelyabinsk, I can lock out all those ones that are moving, just encircle them and keep them from escaping. And then between all the planes and tanks I have in this area now to counteract these threats, we could just smash them all. Okay, they're really pushing up near Smolensk. I need to get more men up there. I think I have enough ADH to keep them from attacking, because they don't have the guts to attack if they're not at full health, but it's pretty close. It's too bad they're not still at war with the Allies. It'd make my life way more convenient if them and Britain were butting heads every time they tried to do anything. They really want those workers back. Okay, they're splitting the T-34 and the motorized rifles. Those things, if I can take Stalingrad, are now too far away to do anything. Even run. Okay, they have another big stack right there. That seems to all be moving together, although I don't know where it's going or what it's doing. That's a lot of them. I do not like that. But they're not moving with the T-34 escort, so they can't be that bad. Whatever the Japanese are doing over there, it's working. They're occupying a lot of Russian forces, seemingly. My hope is all they're doing is getting kicked around so that by the time I get out there I can take some Japanese cities too. But probably not. Okay, here comes the other big stack I was talking about. Yeah, getting up there to Murmansk is going to be really inconvenient. I've been a fool and haven't been moving my panzers for the last, like, 2 turns that I should have been. And because of that, our progress up there is way slower. Because now I'm going to have to wait for them to get there. The ones I used to attack are all injured, so they're going to have to sit this out. But the Russians seem to be pumping out enough units that they'll keep the Finns from taking anything. They'll just kind of occupy them for long periods of time. So we shouldn't have any issues. Still civil disorder going on there. Alright, we've cleared the resistance and disorder out of Leningrad. Awesome. I always like when I can build a marketplace really quickly. Okay, so we've got that. So what do we build out here now, though? I could build transports. You know, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna have my own Spanish army. Is an idea. Something's coming to me. Hold on. Let me finish up allocating all of these, and I'm going to take a look at Spain and what we have. Already got another carrier C3. That's awesome. Hey, our money is skyrocketing too. Whatever was holding us back for a while there seems to have stopped. Still having civil disorder in Baghdad, though. They're never happy there. Clearing out resistance like no tomorrow. The Portuguese are a contentious lot too. Okay, well let's make sure, so I don't forget to do this there and at Varennes. Okay. So things, you know, they're not looking perfect by any means, but they're looking pretty good. These guys moved in a very stupid way, and they're not out of range of anything important. These guys have just moved on to some random spots, including, I think this is plains. Yeah, random plains there and there. So what I'm going to do next turn, I'm going to use my 88s to bomb down all the surrounding guys a little bit. Just the ones that are close and in range. And then they're all going to converge on Stalingrad. And we're just going to hammer it with everything we have. I've got enough 87Bs here that I think we can take out its fortresses and almost all of its defenders. And then we're going to take it. And lock down their control of the area. And then, if they keep coming, which I figure they're probably going to do, that'd be, you know, 3 more pretty big stacks. We'll spread out our 87Bs however we have to. I don't think I will, actually. Astrakhan gives us pretty good coverage. If they all close in again, one more turn, we'll probably wipe out almost all of their units here. And within that time, hopefully we'll have both of these. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have Murmansk in that time. We're making good progress, though. Now, I was hoping to kill some of those, but that's going to have to wait, because I need to counterattack these guys. I've got a lot of infantry, but they're not great for attacking T-34s, which have a defense equal to their offense, which means their defense is actually better. I should probably send all my new 87Bs to Smolensk right now, but I think they're still needing to resupply the carriers, or just supply them in the first place as they're being built. But I will send all my new panzers, if I remember, for the next couple turns to Smolensk, just to keep this dealt with while we try to make progress elsewhere. Because we can't actually push forward here, we're just trying to hold the line, and once these guys heal up, they're coming back in force, and I don't want that. So yeah, we'll probably send a couple more 87Bs up. Probably the ones that are here. Maybe once we clear out this stuff, I could send them over here. That'll double our numbers pretty much. And these 88s are all going to have to move up as well. I'm going to move these subs. These ones particularly. Because I think they're the only ones that are directly in his path now if he's going up to Reykjavik, which it seems he is. I don't think we're going to get close enough to hit him. I mean, let's see here. They have a range of 4, right? Yeah. And this thing has a 6 movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, certainly still out of range. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to try to do is just get close enough that I can drop all of my 87Bs here. And then when this gets close, we'll take it out. Probably going to have these guys just stop what they're doing, because they're not going to catch them in time. But we will try to destroy that anyway. I don't know what they're coming with. But given that Reykjavik is still in resistance and still in disorder and whatnot, any attack against it is not going to receive a benefit based on the city. And they're on the one grassland on the entire island. Which means it's just going to be straight whatever they send, I'm assuming Valentine's, against my 14 defense. And that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to get my planes in there. If I can get my 87Bs in just fine, on like the next turn, then we're all good. If not, I'm going to have to start shipping 88s over there. Because 87Bs can't fly there from out here. Oh yeah, down here. I have this one transport. You know, I'm not going to build transports. What can you build? How fast do you build 3Gs? Where are 3Gs? Okay, you do that. Madrid is building 88s. That's a good call. What does this hurt us if I move it off? Oh, wow, that's a lot. You know, keep your wealth going. You're also building 88s. How fast do you build 88s? Okay, you actually build 87Bs. Yeah, you do that. How much do they take? It's 87 a turn. 5s. I think it's just under enough to get them in 3 turns. I think it's going to take 4, which is deeply troublesome. But once we get these mines finished up, it'll probably speed up. Hopefully by 1 turn. I think we're right on the cusp. Yeah, we got 3Gs there. Those are both building 3Gs. Basically, what I'm thinking of doing... Here, you start building infantry. And we'll just start shipping stuff into Gibraltar and then dropping it into Algeria. And we're going to try to take some stuff. If I can take Tunis, that connects us up with Benghazi. And then we'll be all set as far as imports go. But until that point, it might be a little rough. I don't think the Japanese are making any more progress yet. No, those were Japanese. Yeah, nothing's changed hands here. I always have to double check, because I don't know the area that well. Yeah, they're all kind of stalled. I'm assuming they're just heavily fighting each other out there. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book, and if you like the look of it, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, that is going to be it, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.